This is like a healthy snack. This is what's already annoying to me, because every time I pick up a package of healthy snacks, I think to myself, this shit isn't healthy. Stop trying to fool people.
There you are.
Do you know how hard it is to scream the word wet?
Yeah.
That HW sound does not lend itself to screaming.
No.
Wet, W, if you hit that W, yes. If you hit the H, very, very difficult.
Yeah.
Half of my personal R&D budget went into just learning how to do that. Because, I keep different buckets of R&D budgets. I've got the snack one, I've got the personal one, and then I just obviously have the chemistry work that I do.
So the personal bucket was learning to say wet, because you knew you had to scream.
Learning to scream wet,
right?
Yes.
And the rest of it was for actually the theme music. And then you said you had another bucket, another R&D bucket for chemistry, like
just
your own
my chemistry work, my chemistry work that I do.
Like your own personal chemistry lab. Is that what that is?
Well, it's a shared space with some other chemists, but I contribute to it. I mean,
and what do you guys do? Go ahead.
Chemistry. We do chemistry.
No, but so is there 4 people in there, or are we wearing lab coats? You got Bunsen burners and long tables?
I see what you're asking. No. So the way it works is there's a chem lab that we rent. There's about half a dozen of us, and we don't work together. I mean, a couple of them do, but it's sort of like if you've got like a shared workspace with like a bunch of lawyers might get together, pool the resources, get a law office. Yeah, or artists. Exactly right. Like in a loft. And so this is just the chemistry version of that. So we do chemistry.
I'm interested. I'm interested to hear, first off, that part of the mates R&D went into your own chemistry budget. Is that what I'm hearing? Or
No. This
your
was,
own R&D.
As I said, I have separate buckets, separate R&D buckets.
And so for you, what exactly are you working on in this lab?
Chemistry.
Right. So you'd go there 3 times a week, twice a week to be a chemist?
When I'm in the middle of a project, a chemistry project, I might be there 80 hours a week. But then there'll be times where I might only be in there 60 or 70 hours a week.
And what is a chemistry project? Like, let's talk to the viewers. I don't even know if they're viewers even. And maybe chemistry will help narrow down whether they are or not viewers. I'm not sure if it comes down to chemistry, but it might. Regale us non-chemists with what a chemistry project could be at this chem lab that you're working at.
I'm happy to. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get some chemicals, and you want to
that makes sense.
Yeah, you want to get beakers.
I'm not that knowledgeable, but that seems to me like easily acquirable, right? Because isn't everything chemicals?
No, not everything is chemicals.
Oh, okay.
Some things are molecules.
Oh,
all chemicals are molecules.
Okay,
but not all molecules are chemicals.
Okay. So
you might have like a polycule, which is a bunch of people who all have sex with each other. Not that. So that's
that happens in the lab.
Yeah. Well, we do chemistry.
I'm starting to see why chemistry is like maybe appealing. So you'll go to the lab, and there may or may not be a polycule occurring, and so they might be like, "Hey, Michael, want to join in? We're
sure."
Us 4 are just going to like bed down for an hour like that, or no? I don't really know a lot about it.
Usually there's a sign-up sheet. Sheet.
All right. Oh, I see.
So there'll be slots available.
For what? For the sex.
So you put your weenus into the slot. There's slots available.
Oh, there's slots available. So it's kind of like like a bathhouse or like a modern day. Okay.
In a certain way. Yeah.
But also you're doing chemistry, or that's just that's all the chemistry. That's what it is.
Well, what is chemistry ultimately, other than mixing stuff together, whether it's chemicals or people, right? So we do chemistry, we got beakers, we got chemicals, and we just go to town, and it's great. It's been great.
It's so great. Like, someone and then you don't really know them, and that's what I'm finding out, that you're going to this shared space chemistry lab with slots for weenuses and Bunsen burners for chemistry? And are you hoping for a giant breakthrough on a certain project? Are you trying to, is there an ultimate goal? Like, you know what, some people, some scientists are like, are cancer research people, and they want to cure cancer. And is that is there a similar goal that you're seeking to accomplish?
Yes.
Yeah. And what would that be?
Yes. Chemistry. We want to do like as much chemistry as we can, and the best chemistry we can.
Okay. What distinguishes?
It's not just about the quantity.
What distinguishes poor chemistry from best chemistry? Like what distinguishes the different variants?
The results. The results.
Oh, so the results. And so give me an example of like good results.
Okay.
Where you guys were all pleased with the results.
Yes. So
you do an experiment?
Here's a perfect example.
Okay.
Perfect example. A couple of weeks ago, I'm in the chemistry lab. I'm doing some chemistry. And the experiment comes out exactly as I thought it would. It was a great result. That was a great result.
Right. So you have something that's called the empirical method where you try and...
I don't know.
Oh, you're not sure about that?
I don't know about
you have
that.
A central conceit or a posit that then...
Oh, I wouldn't say I'm conceited. I think that was I good in Superman? Yeah, but I'm not like blowing myself over it. Yeah, I'm not conceited about it. So no, there's no central conceit. It's not essential conceit.
So though you were, and I happen to have seen the film, and you're beyond good. You're excellent in in Superman. You're beyond good, and that might be the next title, Beyond Superman Good. But you're not blowing yourself over it, even though you were.
No.
Okay. All right. So you're good.
So no, I'm definitely not like conceited about it. No.
And so like that's a self-deprecatory action on your part to like.
Oh no,
I
didn't defecate either. I didn't defecate. No.
Okay.
No.
So you're not clapping.
I generally let you know when I've defecated.
Okay.
I'll just send a text. I'll send a postcard, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It used to be telegrams, and we don't do that anymore. But when I defecate, you'll know. Believe me, you'll know.
And I think the reason they don't send the telegrams is because people were like, "Stop, defecated, stop," and then people were unsure, like, "Did they?" And that's where like cell phone pictures came in.
Yes.
That was like, people were like, that was really the invention of cell phones. And people were like, guys, the telegram is screwing everyone up with all the stops. And so we're just kind of like, if someone goes, stop, does that mean don't double net? Like, and so people are like, maybe let's come up with a cell phone and we can take a picture of any time we defecate. And I think that was like the galvanizing force behind it. I don't know, because I'm not a chemist.
Right. But I feel like we got off on a sidetrack, and that's the last thing I wanted.
No, we don't want that. No,
that's not what we do.
No, it's
not at all what we do.
No. It's not what we're about. We're about respect for women.
Why don't you tell the folks what we do, who we are, and what we do?
Well, okay. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mates with my good friend Michael Ian Black, where Mike and Tom
and my good friend Tom Cavanaugh.
Hey, that's me. Right. And what we do is we pick a snack, but also we don't stop there. And a lot of people do stop there, and maybe this makes us the premium podcast. We don't just pick the snack. A lot of people pick it, and it just sits in a bushel. No, we pick the snack, then we eat the snack. And I know a lot of people going like, oh my God, it's right there in front of us. We could have eaten the snack. Sure, right? That's what tomorrow's for. We're always learning. But we don't stop there. We pick the snack, then we eat the snack. Folks, we rate the snack.
Give him the twist. Hit him with the hammer. Let him know.
We pick the snack, we eat the snack, we rate the snack. That's called the PER system.
The snack.
And that's not chemistry, but it is science. We pick, eat, rate, the PER system. That's what we do. Don't worry about it. We're about respect for women. But
that's how we're about. And you just said it, and thank you for making the point, because what we're about, ultimately, respect for women.
Yeah.
What we do is pick a snack, eat a snack, rate a snack.
And that's what we're going to do today. Like, you're probably like, I wonder if they are ever going to do that while I listen. It's like, or watch. I don't even know. But you know what, folks? Yes, we are. Like, we were just going to like, and here's the crazy thing. Magic and I, we've already picked the snack. We picked it already.
They're probably like, wait a minute. You already picked the snack?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did, pal. Yeah.
That's called preparation. Now, could we add another P to the PER system? Prepare, pick, eat, and rate? We could add a third P.
Yeah.
Professionalism,
preparedness,
ponder, pick.
So many
if
P's.
you wanted, after, you could also do the perp system. Pick a snack, eat a snack, rate a snack, poop a snack. We were talking about defecating.
Click.
We were talking, but
it's like this. It's like, click.
Yep.
Mark Alessio.
This is what gummy bears look like on the way out.
I'm not even going to go into it. I'm not even going to talk. I'm not going to backstory this, but you know Mark Alessio.
Mm-hmm.
Bathroom, living room, bedroom. Me in the middle, in the living room. Mm-hmm. Mark going by. Oh, got a dump. Beep, 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 beep. 5 minutes. Comes running back across. I'm like, oh, you don't want to see someone run too much, and then runs back with a camera and goes back in the bathroom. And
did you discuss it afterwards, or?
Yeah,
or no?
he was like, and it was so many questions because he had to take a big picture because he's like, this is like over a foot. This has got to be this is going to be documented. And and this is before people were doing this with cell phones. It was an actual like film 35 mil camera. And I'm like, so you're going to have
What kind of lens did he use? What kind of lens did he use?
I think it was 35 mil. You just be able to get like the shot. Like, might have had a 50 up. I don't know. But it was just like, and I'm like, so this shot will be unsullied by toilet paper because you wanted to get the right shot of the length. Go to the front of the bow. Why? For scale. So you wanted to get that scale and not have anything like. So I'm like, so saw it, super pleased. There's no toilet paper. Runs in front of me, runs back, takes the shot. He didn't
took the shit, then took the shot.
Yeah, never really. Sometimes you take the shit, but then you take the shot.
That's what I just said.
I mean, I came up with that just now because, like,
but I said it first, and then
sometimes you take the shit. Listen.
Jumped in like you had thought of it. Yeah. No, I thought of it.
I appreciate that. I appreciate noticing that I thought of this because this is a home run. Take the shit and take the shot.
That's actually better than what I said. That's actually better than what I said. Today on Mike and Tom Eat Snacks, we got kind of I'm going to call this a wild card because not only have I never had this, I've never heard of it. I don't know this brand at all.
And tried to spoil the whole podcast. Full Court Press was like, you guys, and we were like, hey, we've picked the snack, but we have to eat it. Okay, we have to eat it, and we need an unencumbered, untarnished rating. Like, that's what we do. We're professionals. We play it straight. And she's like, you guys! Right?
Tom, that impression was actually very good.
I nailed it, right? Very good. I absolutely nailed it. So Full Court Press.
This apparently is a favorite of Full Court Presses. And it makes sense, because it's got that kind of like
bohemian kind of
like artsy, like I take care of myself.
Let's get pregnant. Yeah.
Right. Let's make a baby.
You eat meat? Yeah, exactly.
Gross.
Brooklyn.
Yeah. Brooklyn in the house. This is the kind of thing Park Slope parents are munching on where they're pushing their kids on strollers through Prospect.
They don't even have kids and they're pushing the strollers.
Somebody else's kids.
Yeah, they're just pushing strollers.
They probably had this stuff at the food co-op. She's probably like going to the food co-op.
The co-op.
Oh, God.
It's a lovely little corner restaurant we go to before the co-op. Yeah, what do you have? We have the kale smoothies. It's good. It's great. And we
have
push
a little
our strollers.
Smoothie.
Did you hear who moved in? Oh, yeah, like it's exactly right. This is the snack.
Apple Paltrow moved in next door.
Oh my God! Let's pretend.
Be so lucky. Oh,
if Apple moved next door, I don't know if Apple is of age yet or not, but
is it Apple Paltrow or is it Apple?
Maybe it's Martin.
I think it's Martin.
But I felt like it's probably Martin. But I felt like if I had said Apple Martin, nobody would have known what I meant. So I had to go with Paltrow.
You nailed it. You know, it was instantly understandable. Yeah.
That was a game time decision.
Professional.
In football, Courtney, you know, I spent a few years in the NFL.
9
we call
years.
that calling in 9 years.
And
he won't
say this, Courts, but how many rings?
2 rings.
9 years, 2 rings.
For? Are you saying football as in, so my husband's British, so football in our house?
No.
Not that stupid. Oh,
no.
Well, we play football.
Which team did you play for in the NFL?
Oh, I'm not. It's not about me.
Google
it's not about individual records.
Google them. 9 years, 2 rings.
I was about the team.
Yeah.
No I in team.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that.
Now it's not Team I, and it's not TM, and it's not TIM. It's not I team.
Interesting. That seems to be missing from your Wikipedia profile.
Google them.
I don't make a big deal about it.
It's the first thing on his social media, and that's a great thing. Like
very humble.
Yeah, but he was about team. Like this is a whole thing. Like imagine having this guy. The guy's in Superman, and he played in the NFL for 9 years. It's just fantastic. Like some guys, the NFL is the highlight of their career. 2 rings. Yeah, we mentioned that though. Like I said it twice.
Oh, I didn't know if that had come up already.
9 years, 2 rings.
No,
I've said
that's
a few times.
also weirdly omitted from your Wikipedia.
And
page.
an audible is like they don't do audibles in British football. No, Liverpool
footy ball.
Yeah, then footy ball they don't do audibles. But Michael's like he'd be at a line of scrimmage. He'd be like Martin Paltrow, bang Paltrow, completion, 10 yards. Mm-hmm. Right? What happened
today on the podcast? I'm holding the bag. They're called. I'm annoyed just saying the name.
Yeah, I knew you would be.
Ugh.
Because you want to say it's hippies, but you want to say chickpeas, but you can't.
Right,
see, I'm holding it up for those that are viewers.
Is it a clever name? Sure. And that's why it's annoying to me. So these are Hippeas Chickpea Puffs, Bohemian Barbecue flavor. Hippeas Chickpea They got me in Brooklyn, in Greenpoint. They got me.
I bought the stroller from the co-op, and now I've got a new stroller. You can carry 4 kids in it, and you don't even feel like it's more than one.
So if you can't guess, this is like a healthy snack. This is what's already annoying to me because every time I pick up a package of healthy snacks, I think to myself, this shit isn't healthy. Stop trying to fool people.
There you are.
Stop it. I'm just going to go right to the list of ingredients. I'm guessing the first one is either going to be chickpeas or oil. It's going to be one of the two.
Yep.
Okay.
You were semi-right.
I was semi-right. Chickpea flour, rice flour, yellow pea flour, then sunflower oil.
So the first 3 ingredients are flour.
Sure.
And you know what you say when you're training for the NFL, they don't say to you, you know what we got to do? We got to get you on an all-flour diet. So no, not healthy.
Never come up. No.
They say healthy, but not as healthy as it might assume because the first 3 things are like carrying buckets of flour into the game. And you carry buckets of flour.
Not even flour. You can't make flour out of chickpeas. You can smash chickpeas.
Sure you can.
You can smash rice.
Give yourself a little hummus?
Sure, but it's not flour. And I don't like that these companies are out there saying chickpea flour when there's no such thing.
Right. Rice flour, yellow pea flour, sunflower oil, and cane sugar.
Yeah, I mean, come on. What are we doing here?
Let me read you, to further annoy you, let me read a little bit of what they have on the back. The humble.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, the humble but mighty chickpea. This is the kind of thing that Full Court Press is like, you've got me at humble and mighty chickpea. And we're
she's glistening with joy.
She's when thumbs
humble
up.
But mighty.
She's happy.
Never been happier.
She's glowing, and we're furious. We've got like little dark clouds. We're like, they say, mind, body, and soil. Lost me? Our chickpeas support a healthy and diverse farm. Jesus Christ. By naturally keeping nutrients in the soil where they should be. What are we even talking about? Why print that out? We keep nutrients.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? They're farmed, so right away, they've got a bunch of people on a farm against their will, using 10% of the water of most proteins, which means 90% less water taken from Mother Nature. Mother Nature
I think what they mean by that,
I
think what they mean by that, and it's self-explanatory, I think, but just I needed to wrap my head around this. What they're saying is other proteins, meaning meat, require so much more water because, a pig's thirsty, got to drink, But chickpeas, it's just the water in the roots. It doesn't take nearly as much. And while I appreciate that, I don't like feeling guilty from reading a package, and especially for a snack. And even though I'm consuming these chickpeas, reading this is making me feel terrible about everything else in my life.
I'm going to skip forward and make you feel worse. I'm going to read two things to you. One is, at Hippeas, we believe sustainable farming, parentheses, and snacking, exclamation mark, is totally the way forward. And what I object to is the word totally. What are you writing? You're writing a diatribe, you're putting yourself on the mount, and then you throw in totally so people go like, oh no, they'll relate to totally. You poser. You think we don't see through you? You think these snackologists don't see right freaking through you? And here's the other thing that's going to drive you crazy. And it says at the bottom, two things. It says, peas out, Team Hippeas. And you're like, boy, you're trying so hard, you're going to get beat up in the schoolyard in 4 minutes. And the last thing it says is, give us a shout, holla, or hello.
I'm going to smack somebody.
You know
if
why?
there was anybody in my presence right
anybody.
Now.
We don't offend. Hey, if holla is your thing, or if you're just an older person who says hello, great. Or if you give us a shout because you're a millennial, sure. We welcome all kinds of white people.
That's what they're saying, right? We welcome all kinds. I thought it was like, give us a shout, hola, or hello.
No, friend.
And then I would have been like, oh, it's a little more international. But
no. Have you been to Park Slope?
Yes.
Right?
I'm exhausted saying the words Park Slope.
Park Slope just makes you need to lie down and have a little nap on the floor face down.
I live in Park Slope.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I live in
Yes, you
Hill.
do. In spirit, you live in Park Slope.
In spirit. I've gone over to Park Slope, but
sure.
No.
You brunched over in Park Slope?
I'm not. Yeah, sure. Let's take it.
Yeah, of course you have. Of course you have.
Big bruncher over here.
This is just a thing.
I like how Full Court Press pops in, couple of shots, and then boom, I control you. We'll date when I say we date. All right?
That's right. I'll
answer your text on my time. Right? I would love to know right now if there's any chance of this kind of it's like thought bubble, text bubble, no text.
Right.
Read. Full Court Press is like, read, I read, and then she just did it again. She just bye-bye. And those who are watching can see this move, and it's super passive-aggressive.
I would say it's purely aggressive at this point.
It's not even passive.
And in fairness to her, who can blame her? We picked the snack, and then we shit all over her for no good reason.
Yeah,
for no good reason.
For no good reason. She's helping us make this podcast and providing the snack that we're going to use on the podcast. And what do we do?
Right. Turn around and stab her in the goddamn back. And we have the temerity to say that we're all about respect for women?
Yeah. Who are we kidding?
The hell are we doing?
What are we even thinking? I mean, when I can see through us and I'm one of us, that is not good. That is not good.
Now, on the other hand, can I make an argument for beating the shit out of Courtney? Respect for women also has to imply that we respect you enough to tell you that your taste in snacks is terrible.
Right.
Right? We're not going to condescend. We're not going to patronize.
That's a
have I tried?
You haven't even tasted the snacks yet.
But I know it's terrible because you said you liked it.
Oh, whoa. That is.
So I'm being contrary.
So not only do you hate women, you hate pregnant women. That's what we've learned today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like that's where we ended up with. Yep.
There's a lesson in every episode.
And I'm going to work on it.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to work on it.
We're all works in progress. It's okay.
And the first step is sampling your very favorite snack, Hippeas Chickpea Puffs.
This is Full Court Press. We should call this episode Full Court Press's favorite snack, the Park Slope Special, Hippeas Chickpea Puffs. Bohemian Barbecue. That's another thing worth mentioning about Bohemian Barbecue.
Bohemian Barbecue. Fuck you.
Fucking hell.
Just barbecue. How about just barbecue?
What is Bohemian Barbecue?
Bohemians don't barbecue. They're Bohemians.
They're Bohemians.
Poor. They live in a garret in Paris above a dressmaker's shop where if they're lucky, they get a hard-boiled egg every 3 days. They're not barbecuing.
Yeah, they're taking a caravan through the park hoping to steal dinner so they can feed their children that night. They're not barbecuing. They're
in the middle of writing impenetrable poetry. You think they're out there firing up the grill?
No.
Get over yourself, hippies. All right, I opened the bag, and the initial smell, not
so
bad.
I opened the bag, and I was like pleasantly surprised by two things. So the smell is good. I like the smell. It smells like, you know what it smells like? Bohemian barbecue. Bohemian barbecue.
Yeah.
And then the second thing is, I was expecting little tiny chickpeas.
I was too.
And instead, I got like Cheeto Puff vibe.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh boy, this is going to make us so mad because Quartz is going to be so right and we're going to be so wrong, was my third thought.
It's possible, but I'm not making any predictions. I want to play it straight.
Oh, you got to play it straight.
I looked a little, that's what we do.
But
had I looked a little closer at the bag, it does show that they look like cheese puffs. Yes, that's what they look like. They look like Cheetos cheese puffs.
I was so busy raging over chickpeas that I didn't even I didn't make the connection. And that's on me.
Okay, so I've just pulled the first one out, and I'll just give you a brief description. It's sort of elbow-shaped. It's got a little curve to it. It
looks like a Cheeto Puff. Just say that.
Okay, it looks like a Cheeto Puff, but it's paler. It's paler in color because it's chickpea colored.
And it also is dusted more with more granular dusting that looks like spices that you would get at a Bohemian Barbecue if there were such a thing.
I'll tell you what these spices are because they're on the ingredient list.
Oh, good.
Onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, natural smoke flavor, and then generic spices. And then this I don't understand. Extractives of paprika.
Just so they've got paprika, man.
But they've also got extractives of paprika.
And rosemary extract. They just can't. These guys can't help themselves. You know, they
really can't
help themselves. They're in the meeting and they're like, I feel threatened. And I'm like, what?
Oh, Tom, this is going to bum you out.
Oh, don't.
On the back of the package, above the barcode, it says store in a dry and like totally cool place.
What?
I don't even care what it tastes like at this point. Fuck you. I don't care what it tastes like. Don't give me this shit.
Oh my God. That is so awkward. That is so like waiting beside you with a tight grin, hoping to say totally dry space. They're just waiting there, hoping I get to say it. Totally. And when there's no opportunity, just say it anyway. Totally dry space.
Flavio, I see you've got your hand raised. Do you have something?
Totally dry space.
You're going to love this, boss. Okay? So you know we were saying you store in a cool, dry place?
Yes, Flavio.
Listen to me, boss. What about instead of store and dry, cool place, we say store and dry and like totally cool place? What do you think?
I don't like it so much. It feels like...
No, it's like totally cool.
Yeah, I'm just not crazy about...
Because hippie is totally cool.
But that feels more like...
And then we have sangria. Tonight.
But that doesn't really feel like either thing doesn't feel like necessarily indigenous to hippies.
What time are we having sangria tonight, boss?
Well, we'll have it at 5, but that's not really the point.
No,
the point
9 o'clock. Nobody drinks sangria before 9 o'clock.
Sure, but we're working. We're
going to a totally cool place to drink sangria. We'll have tapas and sangria.
It feels like totally sort of feels like a valley kind of thing and not really a bohemian. So maybe we'll leave the totally out because I don't feel it fits the product.
That's why I said like totally. Like totally. Not totally. Like totally. You see now?
I guess.
So 9 o'clock for sangria?
I guess what I see is like my life sort of spinning down the drain unless I agree to this. So I guess we'll agree to it, which was your plan all along.
I'll see you at 9 o'clock.
Okay, I'll see you at 9 o'clock.
All right, I'm going to take my first bite.
Yep, I'm going in too.
Not bad. Really not bad. Not bad at all. Now, I don't know if you recall this, because we've reviewed barbecue things before. I'm not a barbecue guy. I don't like barbecue flavoring.
No.
But there's a few things that this has going for it. First of all, the crunch is terrific. Terrific crunch. And the barbecue flavor, for my tastes, is good because when it comes to barbecue flavoring, for me, less is more. I like a hint of barbecue. I don't need the full 9. All right? Don't give me, I don't want to feel like I just walked into Ruby's Barbecue Shack and the thing's been on, the chickpeas have been on the grill for the last 2 days. It's too much.
So you don't want to have like the full on Ruby's experience. You want like a suggestion of Ruby's.
I'll go to Ruby's if I want that.
Right. And you're not going to Ruby's for Hippeas because Hippeas is in Park Slope and they wouldn't have a barbecue joint there.
God damn it. I'm furious.
They're really good.
God damn it. I like these. I like these a lot.
As soon as I opened the bag and saw the look of them, I was like, we're in trouble. And then like, you have to ask yourself, why did we agree to play it straight? You know what I mean? Like, why did we agree? Like, if we had just been said like in our normal lives, right? We're like we're inveterate liars, right? And so why not? Why did we change personality and decide to play it straight? Why couldn't we just be liars, right? And like pander to like the more rich and popular companies, and become more popular that way. And instead,
hold out our hands, take the kickbacks. Do you know how much money Kraft has offered us over the years to give favorable reviews of their products?
Millions of dollars. And somehow
8 figures at this point.
Yeah, and we're hand to mouth. We're hand to mouth money under the mattress, guys. And for some reason, in the rest of our lives, we're just awful people. And yet we decided this is the mountain we're going to die on with ethics that no one has ever seen before. We were going to play it straight. We're going to go to the grave doing things right on the Snack Mates podcast only.
And only on the Mates podcast.
Yeah, and we could have reaped just untold rewards, if we just backslid a little bit in the early days. And yet, no, there we were going like, we play it straight. So
all high and mighty.
And now here the conundrum is.
What a couple of jerks we are.
What a bunch of jerks. Because now the thing is, in front of courts, we have to say, yep, no, you're right. This is a great freaking snack.
Here's the other thing that I like about it. These are not small. Like, these are hefty little elbows of snack. Serving size, 30 of them. 30 of them you can eat before you hit the serving size mark.
I'm
like number 3, and I'm already like, yeah. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it to the serving size.
I've had a full bag, and there's still 3/4 of a bag left. That's how good this is. That's how good Hippeas is. God, they're just kind of like,
we're going to get raked over the coals for this one.
We really
and
are.
We're going to deserve it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We're going to deserve it.
Yeah.
Now,
we're going to have no one to blame but ourselves.
Some of these other fly-by-night operations in the snack podcast game, they would say, you know what? We're not even going to release this episode. We're going to re-record so that we don't look like jerks.
Yeah, we're going to bury it.
Part of playing it straight, we're going to bury it. Part of playing it straight is that sometimes you get egg all over your face.
Yeah.
And this is one of those times.
Yeah, you're right. Part of playing it straight, sometimes you get like dust and shrapnel and sperm and egg all over your face. And like, that's just part of playing it straight. That's just part of playing it straight.
Hold on. Can we go back?
Yeah.
Can we go back just one sec?
Like shrapnel is like, say
you said dirt. You said dirt.
Shrapnel.
You said shrapnel.
Yeah.
And then I feel like what came out of your mouth was sperm.
No, I said sperm and egg. So it's kind of like, you know, like you're in World War I and a Mills bomb explodes in no man's land, and you get like all the dirt and all this stuff that shoots all over your face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's part of playing. Yeah. That's part of playing it straight.
There's no sperm in that, though.
I guess it depends what's going on.
I don't think it depends. I
think it depends on what's going on before the bomb explodes, right? And that's hippies. That you eat some hippies, and it's like,
wait, what has to be going on? Wait a minute. What has to be going on?
Exactly.
Before the bomb explodes.
That's my point, right?
No. I should rephrase it. You painted a scenario, and it was a good scenario, where there's a Mills bomb. Is that what you're calling it?
A Mills bomb from World War I.
Well, from World War I,
Google Mills bombs. These things just kind of blow up.
I will in a minute. I will later. But I just want to nail this point down before we move on, because I think I'm a history buff. I think it's important. The Mills bomb. If you were a
history buff, you would know what a Mills bomb is. But go ahead.
I agree. So we all have our blind spots.
Okay.
A Mills bomb explodes.
Yes.
We're in the trenches of World War I.
Yes.
The Krauts launch a Mills bomb.
Bobby's over there dying of trench foot. This place is awful. It's the worst thing you can imagine. You're soaking up mud.
3
it's just
years
awful.
here in France. We've moved 10 yards one way, 10 yards the other.
Yeah. And why? You've forgotten why. Years ago, you forgot why.
We don't know. We don't even know why we're here.
You're trying to see if you're dead or not dead, and you're not sure. When you wake up, you're not sure.
That's right. It's hell on earth. A bomb goes off, and I'm being splattered now with dirt, and shrapnel. And depending on what's going on, you said, and sperm.
Well,
now, I just want to know, what are the conditions?
I said, and egg. I feel you keep dropping. You can get egg on your face. My point was this. My point was, and if you rewind to the minute mark where I said the quote, it was like, by playing it straight, you can get dirt, you can get shrapnel, sperm, egg on your face. These are all the things that can happen and more just by virtue of playing it straight. And when we brought up like the dirt, it was like, all right, the Mills bomb, the shrapnel's WW2. It's not even WW1 really, you know? Well, and so like you're flying across the thing in World War II, right? And there's like, these things are cracking off in your bomber and you want to turn around, but no, you have your coordinates and all you want to hear is like bombs away, and then you can get the fuck out of there and save your life, right? But
there's doughboys on the ground that we're trying to protect.
Exactly right. And so this might be a suicide mission. They'll never fucking tell you. You might have flown 4 today. You're back up there. You're out there. You're going to do your job. But any second now there can be flak and bang. There's some shrapnel in the face, sperm, egg. Who knows what is my point.
Okay. See, I'm even more confused now, I feel like, than I was before. Because now you've taken me from the front lines where I guess I could conceive that maybe there's some copulating of some kind going on.
You don't know. That's my point.
You don't know.
You don't know.
But now you've got me in a bomber flying bombing raids deep behind enemy lines. While flak and shrapnel are being sent up to bring me down.
Yeah.
I'm on my 4th suicide mission of the day.
Of the day. Thank you.
Of the day.
Your stomach is dropped out when you're going back out. You're going back.
Yes.
You just got in. You want a little hot meal in there. There's no hot meal, and it's just
all I wanted was a mug of tea before I turned around and got back out there.
You're not asking for anything.
Time.
No,
there's no time.
And what do? You do it. You do it.
Of course you do it, because there's boys down on the ground who are counting on it.
Right.
Okay.
So what
I'm with you on all of this.
Okay.
The only part where I'm getting a little confused is how, on my 4th suicide run of the day, with my stomach churning, with flak going everywhere, with me just trying to survive.
Yeah.
And
not just you, all your crewmates. Everybody, the gunner, the pilot, the navigator, everybody's just trying to survive. The radio comm, all of these guys, we're just trying to survive, right? So would you?
Yeah.
So do you agree or do you not agree that all this awfulness and yet you still go out and try and protect your guys?
Absolutely.
Do you agree that is
yes.
playing it straight?
Yes.
And do you agree
absolutely.
that by playing it straight, there's a chance you can end up with some shrapnel in your face?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So my point is, by playing it straight, you can end up with like dirt, shrapnel, sperm, egg. You can end up with all these things on your face. And I don't understand what's so hard for you to grasp about playing it straight. You can end up with stuff on your face. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Rating!
I gotta rate them too. You gotta rate these things. You can't just pick it. You can't just pick it. You can't just pick it. You gotta rate.
Does it have an aftertaste? It just crunches, and there's enough barbecue flavor, and then it just kind of dissolves and disappears, and you've got yourself 6 grams of protein, 4 grams of dietary fiber. You've had a great snack. I look like an asshole. 7.5.
Yeah. So, in fairness to you, you don't look like an asshole. We look like an asshole. Like, we just look like an asshole. You know, like we're sitting here, we're like, pregnant. And I don't know what deal with the devil was the playing it straight thing, but by God, we'll play it straight. This thing, 2 things about it. I hate these people. I hate the person that sat around and agreed, the people that sat around and agreed, like storing a dry and like totally cool place, and just were so smug.
Don't you love it?
About how clever they were, right? That they put that writing on a thing. The humble but mighty chickpea, they're all hugging, right? They're going out for wine spritzers. It's just, they drive me crazy. Give us a shout, HOLLA, holla or hello. I can't stand these people. I love this snack. Like
it's really good.
What's really mad to me, right now, the mark of a good snack is like, I don't think I want to finish this now, but this is not readily available, and I want to have a lot of it in my pantry, because this is a great freaking snack, and we just shot ourselves off in the mouth. We made some kind of ethics deal that meant we had to play it straight, but this is a gold snack. I hate being prostrate in front of FCP and the Hippeas people who are like, but this is a great freaking snack. Hippeas Chickpea Puffs Bohemian Barbecue 8.
See you next week.
See you next week.